kickoff to get this game underway.
First tip, college football 26. Don't come out the end zone.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Trying to beat him to the left. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. LSU quick to the line. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Man, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Great job by the offense. Listen, the defense is going to sit back in zone. You know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
They'll run the toss. Gets it past the marker. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Offense goes toss play to the right. Now, defensively, if you're going to stop these perimeter runs, your DBs better be able to get off blocks and go make a tackle. And right now, this secondary, they look like they're struggling trying to handle the run game.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Catch in the middle, it's Durham. There he goes! And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone,
Good job. You learning. You learning.
To the 25. This crowd full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Got a little space. Wide open spaces. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Flips it out on the screen. Inside the 15. Open space at the 25. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And his throw is incomplete.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incomplete. completion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They're not into threes. They want 6s. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense. You take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you wanted to show. Or, listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Got his man on the outside. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. LSU right back to the line. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. A tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to
Yo,
get
Judah in the chat, what's going on with you?
3rd down.
He said to be
This
stopping
offensive
by.
line's going to have to play a lot better here.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab down the left side. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Tigers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Leaves it with the back. Tackled there by the defense.
Man, and you came up short, and I tell you what, defensively, nice job stringing that play out, making the
I got
not be
LSU.
able to run it downhill now, pitch the football, and getting that running back on the ground.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Quick completion on the out route. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Lets it fly. Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Right down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one. It's complete. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Get your 3 or get nothing.
There's a timeout on the field.
Get your 3 or get nothing.
One more snap coming.
Get your 3 or get nothing.
He's looking to throw. Touchdown,
That's it.
Alabama. Quick strike through
Yeah,
the air
lucky.
for the score.
I really should have kicked it off anyway.
Was massive for the offense.
Don't worry, I will
Gives them
finish the
confidence
ball
heading
change.
into halftime, but remember, they're going to be receiving first in the 3rd quarter, so they get an
That
opportunity
way.
to cut even further into this lead. That was a huge play.
How in the world?
How
did
in
he
the
miss
world
that?
did he miss that?
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. To the air on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver knocking it loose.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Throws for the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Taking it the other way.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They're going to test the right side with this one. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Making side adjustments here. They'll try to get outside. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. The receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The give to the back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They want that clock to run. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Already be in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Here's the pressure. Catch in the middle, it's Green. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game. He's taking care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dog.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
3rd and goal, the offense still trying to run the football here. And how about the individual effort up front by this defender? Getting penetration and now setting up 4th down.
He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Simpson. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they capitalize not only on the... Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. To the air, it's Manning. Fires fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And I love it. First play of the game, they're trusting their quarterback to take a shot. He got the coverage he wanted. He found his one-on-one matchup, and his guy made a play. You cannot start better than that, fellas.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense over. Got it in stride inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
The noise level is relentless here on second down. Wants to go up top. Release to the back. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Well, that couldn't have gone any better.
It's so great for an offense to come out right out of the gate and score a touchdown on your opening drive. It just helps the offense establish that rhythm that is so important. It'll be interesting now to see how this offense does the remainder of this contest.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Toss to the outside. Turning it on. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. Inside the touchdown, LSU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, doesn't he? Makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Here comes the option. You pitch it. He is stopped short, and the gamble on the 2 to try to go on top comes up short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. To do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To throw, it's Manning. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Looking to throw on first down. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy.
Time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
He's got the back in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
The big fellow laying out. Look at that body control, using all that muscle, all that strength to lay out and make the big catch for his team.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
The play call there, guys. 3rd down, they're throwing it behind the line of scrimmage, seeing if this guy can do something once he has it in his hands, but a better job of pursuit and tackling defensively, now setting up 4th.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. With the run on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And the PAT makes it 14-6. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. On the option. Now the toss. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Tigers will hustle to the line. They'll try to get the first through the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Off play action on first down. It's complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Sharp. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He's got an open man. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He gets the two-point conversion, and we've got a ball game. They're down by 7. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles into the ground.
Yeah, you better run that clock out, Buster.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic.
Don't worry, I'm going to catch you.
The ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys.
And I'm going to pass you.
Right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And the extra point is good for a 20.
It's all a part of the plan.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Quarterback making checks. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Fires left. Complete downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Trying to beat the D deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tigers moving quickly to the line. Might be calling a hot route. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got the quick pass. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands.
Man, thank you so much, bro. I love you, bro. You the best. You the best.
Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
You the best, bro. You the best.
They try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Big guy smells it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Sneak gets it done.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you need. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the 2nd half.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chain.
Just remember, it's all part of the plan.
Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking downfield on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Just a few seconds to go here in the 1st half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Why you say that, Judah? It's not over, bro. After I get this dub, you need to donate $10 to the channel.
Inside the 15, here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Got room on the return. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas!
making a great play.
You lucky I got somebody who want to pay for some money. I'm finna back out this shit, but I could have gunned your ass down. Don't worry about it. BookofEliGaming on YouTube. I lucky. I'm on your way. On your way. On your way. You niggas want to lose, huh? Niggas want to lose? Send it. Yo. Y'all done started the game? What the gamer tag is? SCROW?
Yeah. Hey, scroll to the day. If you see you BookofEliGaming, better know.
Yes, sir.
Yourself. Yeah.
What y'all want to do? Dub, bet.
Yeah, no. Have a big good. You already know what time it is.
Yes. Yes, sir. That'll work. I'm about to, Alright. Niggas want to lose some money? Yes, sir. Don't come and give me 1 second, bro.
Who you get, Eli?
Yeah, that's you.
Say no more. Let's do it.
I'm coming. Give me 60 seconds. 60 seconds.
He Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers falling in music. Every time Slaughter just said, damn, please, don't fight the level of he said that the cure. Eli, what we doing, man? You said what? Eli, Yo.
Yo, you ready?
Hey, make sure you change the field.
Change the field?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I got back out. Okay, them boys been doing their homework. That's some new shit, but that sounds like some true shit. Change the field, nigga don't got that home field advantage. Oh, hold on. I think hold on. How the fuck you change the field again? Man.
I know how to change the game.
Yeah, sir.
You say what? I can't hear you.
I ain't saying nothing.
Anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. To the air, it's Stockton. Got a man, it's Bell.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
That is a really good looking throw. You think about the expectation level now from quarterbacks in Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. But when you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Bulldogs in the hurry up. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Frazier. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
And the Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Trying to get the corner. Creates, bringing it back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge gain. Offense getting set for first down. Might be changing the route. Toss to the left. Inside the 45. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Once he got some room, it was over.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Try to get it to the edge. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end.
Listen, I know that game didn't get very much, but I love getting the tight ends involved. Get everybody involved in the offense. Make me cover the whole field. Keep everybody a little bit honest.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that's something this offense is going to try to do in this game, and they're doing it early. They want to establish their running game. They want to be more physical. They want to control the line of scrimmage. That's how they're going to attack this defense.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. The sure hand, it's Anderson. Got room at the 35. Ernie on the Jets. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. First play of the period will be a second down. Power football with the run. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off. And
sneaks it in.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He gets there. 2-point conversion is good, and the lead now stands at 9. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Caught over the middle, it's Bell. And it's slipped out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And they were channeling their inner Mike the Tiger. Don't you think Mike could get a big paw in there to swat that thing free the way the Bayou Bengals do?
Yeah, and when you're the secondary and you're flying up, great job understanding. The guy's already kind of slowing down a little bit, but where do I put my head? I put my head on the football, get my hand on the football. Those guys, those DBs from LSU really understanding that, flying up, making the big play.
LSU quick to the line. The pitch to the left. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Sharp. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Catch in the middle, it's Frazier.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball.
Oh, a lot of space. Got enough space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Georgia.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
And the extra point is good. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. At the 45 on his way. Open field on the right. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The Tigers want to move quickly. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Big fella moving. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let it go. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play for a snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Here they're trying to get it to the edge. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession.
He's got it inside the 15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Wait, can
Can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just...
He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
That's the kind of play that energizes the entire team. 96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Nussmeier. Swings it out to the flat. There he goes. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here's the offense on the third play of this drive, getting the first down and doing it running the football. Everything seems to be shifting in this team's favor.
LSU 32, Georgia 22.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Oh, better look out! Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Tigers!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
LSU 39, Georgia 22.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Ain't no fucking way, bro. That shit cheating like a fuck.
Some bounce in his step. How about the
They gotta help you some kind of way.
covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push and ball security, David. That's a premium.
Yes, take care of the football.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. All down at the 18-yard line, a solid return after that interception.
It's just frustrating. You know, you're an offense, you're in a great position, you're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to win.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
But man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation, you know.
He's loose. Smashes through the tackle. Gets out of bounds after the big game, and they've got it 1st and goal. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a right here a little bit at the end. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams. And that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what.
Yo, them boys want to pay for some more money, man. Them boys betting $40 a game.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give out of the gun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Fires to the right. He's got it. He's in the plus territory. Knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Convert that 3rd down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive that you've watched film and how good are they really? And you get that first down. You throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. It's caught. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
He'll be wrestled out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get the 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the 1st down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
The Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Defense looks as if it's coming. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the Horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. They'll go to the toss. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. He's got him. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call Red Snoopy. Little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the finish.
Snagged in the middle. It's Sharp. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. LSU right back to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Wingo.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Bring in the heat. On the move to the right and looking for
accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass, it's Manning. Looking for the goal line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Moves away as he feels pressure. Touchdown, Texas! Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Wants to pass. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On the option. Quick toss. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Looking to pass, it's Nussmeier. Pocket breaking down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. LSU quick to the line.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Looking left. Makes a connection. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, LSU!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. They're really spinning that wheel of fortune here. 2-possession game going for the onside kick here in the third. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get Vince back on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Makes the grab. It's Moore. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
42 Spider.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Moves around to clear up the vision. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the two-point conversion attempt. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Another incompletion on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. The offense changing the play. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Picks up the first down. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown LSU. Great job by the back on the option.
This option play puts so much stress on a defense because if the pitch guy ends up getting the football, there's usually only one defender left to make the tackle. If that guy doesn't get him down, he's gone. And that's what you just saw in that play.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Find some fresh air. There he goes. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Longhorns, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
You still on, Bal?
They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe run.
Wide open spaces. Turning it on. The 10. Touchdown, Texas. And they take it in for 6 more points. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Here comes the heat. Might be looking to run. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Grabbed over the middle, it's Sharp. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play.
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the school.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sharp. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal. They just keep firing. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
They'll run the option. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for two fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. Reese, productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. And the Longhorns will try to run out the clock in the final minute. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered.
You better run that clock out. I was going to catch your ass.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Nice move to keep running. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.